What it do? What it do? You already know who it is. That's your boy, Mr. Confident, and we live, baby, live from the house. You already know what time it is. You know the topics and the promos is brought to you by Redcon1. Remember, use discount code T20 LaCurtis for instant savings at redcon1.com. Also, it's brought to you by Tough Raps. Remember, use discount code. Oh yeah, you see it, baby. We got the polo on today. We got the polo on. Use discount code Strength Gang. Strength Gang for instant savings at toughraps.com. Also brought to you by Raz Energy. There you go. Also brought to you by Raz Energy, baby. You know I'm gonna represent the one that pay me the most. Raz Energy pay me. I make money, good money with Raz Energy. Partnered with them probably about 3 years ago, and we've been striving, going to the top ever since then, baby. Ever since then. You know what to do if you need that Raz Energy. It's Monday. Happy Reset Monday. You know what we do with the Strength Gang family. We reset every Monday. We put last week behind us. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was good or bad, we focus on the week moving ahead. You know what I'm talking about? Anything you trying to start new or anything for me, this would be the day that I would start it. That's why I say it's Reset Monday. With that being said, I got to this weekend. I got to go to a wedding this weekend. It was a very interesting wedding. It was nice. It was nice, very nice. It was interesting, very different. But the guy who was doing the wedding, he spoke on something that stuck out to me, and he said within he gave 5 points in the marriage, what he think will make them work, and one point stuck out to me, but not just for marriage. It did go, and I did previous posts on ships, and it's all the ships, you know what I'm talking about, and I don't mean like friendship, your marriage, everything. Um, Said, you know, with the other person, whether you understand what they asking for about their feelings and all that, whether it makes sense to you or not, you still try to help them. I'm trying to make sure I say it right. You have to respect the other person's feelings, whether you understand them or not. What they asking for in a compromise. Whether you understand what they asking for or not, you still need to do it. And that's basically what he was saying. Whether it makes sense to you or not, as a good friend, as he said, as a good partner. But for me, I'm taking it to the friendship level, and all the ships. Fuck the friendship on all the ships. Whether it makes sense to you or not, if I'm coming to you and I'm telling you this is the friendship language, this is the love language that I need in my friendship, and I'm telling you this what I need, and you don't do it. I'm telling you what I need, whether it makes sense to you or not. This is what I need you to do. And as a friend, if you a true friend, you gonna do it whether it makes sense to you or not. Long as I ain't asking you to do nothing that's illegal, that's gonna kill you or nothing like that, why wouldn't you do it? If I'm telling you this is the love language that's gonna make me a better person. You feel me? This is what I'm asking you. This is what we had a conversation for. What's the purpose of having the conversations about the love language? What's the other person need? If you're not gonna do it unless it makes sense to you, you might as well just do what you want to do anyway. You feel me? Because you ain't doing nothing but what makes sense to you. It ain't gotta make sense to you. It makes sense to the other person. And if you say you care about the other person, you gonna do it. And that's just point blank period. Um, so yeah, that was one of the things that was, a key point for me this weekend. Also, we had our church anniversary this weekend. It's past yesterday, 157 years at my church, and I almost said something yesterday, but I was so filled with emotions, I probably wasn't gonna be able to get it out. But every time I go to church, I get so filled with emotions of just like I've seen what then went through them walls, like my grandmas, my uncles, my sisters. I get so excited and I get kind of sad. It's kind of bittersweet, but I know like the history in the church, and I get so excited. I get sad because I miss them, but I know what I done learned and how much I done grew in the church and all that. Um, so that was a moment, emotional moment for me, but it felt good though. It felt good though. Also, it's just been a good weekend. My dad had turned 72 today. Um, Seen something that say you go through three phases with your daddy, with your father. You idolize him, you demoralize him, and then you understand where he coming from. And I'm lucky enough to witness to be all three stages because I idolized my dad when I was little. My teenage years and my early 20s to my 30s, I didn't know what the hell he was talking about. I thought he was trying to keep me away from my friends. Nigga, you crazy. I don't want nothing to do with you. You know what I'm saying? And my 40s, my 35, from 35 to 40, I told him at Alicia funeral, I appreciate it. I see everything that he taught me. You know, I'm glad I was able to tell my daddy, I see everything you were trying to teach me when I was when I was demoralized and you telling you were crazy. I wish I would have been right there with you when you were trying to teach me how to change the oil, when you were trying to teach me how to change the brakes, when you were trying to teach me them life lessons and I was just trying to run the streets. I appreciate you for that. It's showing up now. You know what I'm talking about? It's here now. You made me the man I am now. You know what I'm saying? I was able to tell my daddy that, and that made me feel good. You feel me? I feel like a lot of people that left my life, I'm getting on going on something else, but I feel like a lot of people don't get as lucky as me to tell everybody in their life before they leave how much you appreciate them, how good they was, how they taught you so much. Like all my cheerleaders, they gone, but I got to tell each and every one of them how they really helped me, how they really made me feel. From my sister, from my uncle, from my auntie, from my grandma, you know, both of my grandmas. I was able to witness to tell all of them, you know what I'm saying, before they left me. I'm able to tell my mama how much she, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to tell my dad, I'm able to tell, and I don't mind people giving people their flowers now. Like, that's really important to me. I'm heavy on giving people their flowers while they're alive. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not waiting till they dead to tell people how great. I'm telling people now how great the people is in my life. You know, I'm not gonna wait till they gone. No. Yeah, so it was a great, it's been a great weekend for me. Kind of emotional, but it still was a great weekend. Another thing that I've been working on, and I'm gonna speak on this tomorrow, but I've just been working on it. EC, y'all. I don't know if I came up with that, but EC, y'all. This is gonna be something for y'all. Emotional control. EC. Emotional control. You know, you got, you know, you have all kind of controls. Just think about that. We're gonna speak on it tomorrow though. Emotional control. That's what I've been working on, y'all. Y'all be blessed and be a blessing.